A teenage girl is found dead buried under a classroom.
Flickering fluorescent lights on whiteboards are causing headaches to students.
Arsene Wenger signs the new 3-year contract to stay at Arsenal.
The latest in the Harry Potter films has broken all previous box office records.
I'm Nixon Pathmanathan.
And I'm Kelsey Fenton.
And you're watching
News Fusion. Back to our main story. The body of teenager Sarah O'Brien was found yesterday morning underneath a classroom in her school, Chadwell Heath, Greater London.
Our correspondent, Jenny Francis, reports.
I'm standing here outside the Chadwell Heath Foundation School, where the body of missing teenager Sarah O'Brien has been discovered under the developing music block. Sarah has been missing for nearly 2.5 weeks and was discovered early yesterday morning by the school builders. The school was immediately closed and police officials brought in. We spoke to Police Superintendent Vox and this is what she had to say.
From what we've uncovered, the cause of death is still unknown. This is of course a traumatic chain of events and we're doing everything we can. We also want to assure the public that a situation like this is highly irregular and unheard of and there's no need to worry for the safety of your children.
16-year-old Sarah O'Brien was missing on the way home from a friend's house on the 23rd of November. She left her friend's house at 5:45 p.m. and walked down this alleyway and alongside the school. No sightings of her were seen after this point. We spoke to a close friend of the missing teen.
I don't understand. It's only a 15-minute walk away. Her mum phoned me about 8:30 and I thought maybe she'd left something behind or something, not something like this. And when she asked to speak to Sarah and she wasn't here, I started to panic and everything went wrong and I really thought we'd find her.
At 16, Sarah was a few months shy of her GCSE exams. Her death has shocked many here at the school. We had a chance to speak to one of her teachers.
Sarah was a real joy to teach, a pleasure, a star who stood out in any class, and it's a sad misfortune that she's no longer with us. She had a really fantastic future ahead of her, a future that people had looked forward to and thought they could be involved in.
Sarah's family during the past 2.5 weeks have never given up hope and have been constantly searching for her. Her brother had a few words to say about the reaction in the O'Brien household.
Sarah was a lovely person. Though we had her ups and downs, well, I'd give anything to have her back. Argue about what TV programme to watch.
How are your parents coping with the situation?
Well, my mum and dad are still in shock, as are the rest of the family. But, relieved to know she's at peace.
The school will reopen in 2 days when the police have finished their inquiries, and a memorial service will be held on that same day. This is Jennifer Francis reporting for News Fusion outside the Chadwell Heath Foundation School.
Welcome back to News Fusion. We'd like to hear your views on this very unfortunate incident.
Contact us on 0800 237 732 or text us on 82290. You can also email us your views at yourvoice@newsfusion.co.uk. So, Kelsey, what do you make of this?
Well, I think this is dreadful. I've never heard of an incident like this before.
Well, I always thought school was a good environment to learn in. I can't imagine something like this has happened.
Yes, but where are her parents? Why was Sarah walking alone in the dark?
Yes, but she's 16. She's an adult and not a child anymore. Like many teenagers, she was probably listening to an iPod or MP3 player. In the dark, you can't see what's happening or hear what's happening to you. She probably had someone sneak up on her. You should always take care while listening to your MP3 player in the dark.
Yes, here at News Fusion we do advise that you take care whilst listening to your MP3. We suggest that you listen to one headphone so that you can be aware of what's going on around you.
I can't imagine what her parents must be going through.
Our hearts do go out to Sarah O'Brien's family.
We have an email from Barvin Mater who attends Chadwell Heath Foundation School. He says that he's really shocked and his parents want him to move school.
I suppose a lot of parents are thinking the same thing, and the local residents must be considering moving area due to this incident.
We also have a text here from Nikki Sanders from Manchester, who says it's not the school's fault. You can't predict these sort of things.
Nick is right. This could have nothing to do with the school. It could just be the wrong place at the wrong time. Please keep your views going in. Now to our next story. A recent study has proven that flickering fluorescent lights and whiteboards can cause headaches to students.
Experts predict that 27% of the